Dark zone, dark zone, dark zone, and dark zone. Greetings, fellow agents. This is an explosive build. You're gonna go into the division with a huge bang, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. Now, before we start, please do subscribe and hit that bell notification for every new division update going forward. Now, I can confidently say you guys have not seen this build. It's outrageous and unseen and unknown of, just like this gentleman here.
Nice clothes, dude. Never seen those before. It looks fucking awesome, dude.
Yep, exactly. So, yeah, it's quite nice that this guy is saying that in the dark zone, normally people try and jump you. I was actually waiting for him to do something, but he didn't. But anyway, so going forward, like I said, this build is based on a lot of explosions and so on. I will do a deep dive of the build right now and a few other different variants you can go with sort of as a hybrid build. And yeah, let's just get stuck in. So straight away, I'm going to start talking about the first section, which is the weapon damage. So this is the damage part of the video, guys, where we're going to be talking about the weapon damage. I'm going to show you this ideal clip. This clip is just showing what damage output is on a normal basis when you're running around. Like I said already, this is a hybrid build. Now, with the build itself, you can use it in any game mode. I do like showing you guys builds you can use in any game mode. So first of all, as you can see in the background, you can see it's quite self-explanatory. The pieces I am using at the moment would consist of damage and armor. I'll give you a little preview at the moment before I actually do a deep dive of the build. So you're looking at 3 pieces, so it gives you explosives, so China Light, you've got the Grupo, and you've got my Picaro's Holster, which is the named one. And yeah, so that's just showing you the first few pieces. So sit tight, guys, I'll be unveiling the rest of the pieces in the video, so don't move anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Now this is just another video clip from the Dark Zone, just showing you guys the weapon damage, how much I'm doing, as you can see running around. Now depending on how you want to approach this, guys, whatever skill you use, just bearing in mind it has to work well with the in sync. In sync will give you better weapon damage as well as overall skills as well. Depending on how you want to approach this, guys, whatever skill you decide to use will then increase your damage for in sync. The talent that I have on my Vector gun at the moment, you can have it on any other gun that you decide to have or to use, but it just depends on exactly what you're comfortable with. So with that said, I've got extra 30% weapon damage just from running around and using this talent. It's a very still underrated talent, guys. And with that said, I'm going to go to the second section, which is the skill damage. So strap yourself in, guys. This is going to be a lot of information. So this is just showing the sort of skill damage that you can put out, exactly what you can do, what the damage section, which I've just explained, the weapon damage and the skill combined can pull off together. So as you can see in the background, doing absolute decimation of damage on these guys. This is a Dark Zone clip again. Now if I just jump forward slightly, we've got the amazing clip here where I shoot forward and ooh, did you guys see that? That is crazy. No way. Let me just go a bit slower, slow it down a bit. Oh no. Boom. So that is over 6 million damage on both. Hold on, not just that one, but both of them. Plus, you've got over 4 to 6 mil. Oh no way! That's crazy, amazing. Damn, I love this build. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. So with the skills, this is just showing the combined weapon damage and skill. I do have a knee pads and a gloves. The knee pads are mainly for sustain, armor on kill, and 1% armor regen, and just the gloves for more skill damage and skill haste. Again, I will be speaking about this next in a moment. And ooh,
That's another one
damn,
down.
she got put to
Good
sleep.
job, Agent.
Billy Bias. So now you guys are probably starting to understand and starting to put the pieces of the puzzle together, starting to understand what's going on my build, exactly what's happening and the type of damage I'm going for. So now we can start seeing and putting the pieces together. So as you can see, you're probably thinking, hey Vex, like there's one piece missing, but don't worry, I'm gonna unveil it to you right now. So drum roll please. This is the final part now. Please do subscribe or hit the bell notification to show your support for this build and for my channel. So we're gonna get stuck into the build now, guys. So my first piece, guys, would be the China Light mask that I've shown you previously, which has explosive, skill haste on it with critical hit chance, critical hit damage. Same again, critical hit chance and damage, plus glass cannon on my group assembler chest. It's got my Picaros holster with critical hit damage on it. Weapon damage is the base tat on there, you cannot move it. Then you've got the Belk Stone Armory, which has got armor regen, armor and kill. I do advise anyone to have that if you have glass cannon on. Then I've got my gloves with skill damage, skill haste, skill damage, skill haste as a double on there. And yep, if you guessed right, yep, that's the Ninja backpack, was the backpack I'm using. That gives you an extra set for just having it on your gear type. That's why I've got a set for each one of my pieces, and then in sync on your gun, which I've mentioned before. Now option wise, you can have the Cardi custom as your sidearm, whereby it will give you extra skill tier if you like, or if you kill someone, it'll give you overcharge. So guys, I want to speak to you about my sticky bomb. So it's like skill tier 5, which is 50% damage. I didn't bother with the 6 tier, just the reason being because it's only 10%. That 10% you can get from the specialization, which I'll speak about in a moment. Now, if we just pop over to the bench, and then we can see exactly what I mean. So if we go to the technician, on the tree, there is a thing called Overclocked, which is 10% skill damage. So that's what makes the sticky bomb skill tier 6. So everybody, we're going to be doing a deep dive on the build, showing you everything that's going on in detail, the number wise. So go ahead and grab your calculators because we're going to dive in. So as we go back to my build, just to have a look exactly about what's going on there, we're going to have a look at each piece. So the first piece will be my gun. So it's the Vector, it's my favorite gun with in sync on it. Now in sync gives you 30% skill and weapon damage if there's simultaneous damage going on, which is from your skill and your gun itself. Then the chest piece, we've got 25%, that's from the talent glass cannon. So that's overall damage, weapon and skill, as you can imagine. So any output that you're giving out. Next, my favorite holster you've seen on quite a lot of my builds, which is Picaros holster, gives you 50% weapon damage. And lastly, not forgetting that I have, that's right, 22% weapon damage on my expertise on my Vector. So that gives a whopping 92% weapon damage.
Sensational.
Oh yeah, sensational. And that is literally the weapon damage covered. So now we're going to be talking about in detail. I've shown you guys next the critical hit chance and damage. So I got 54 and 130 critical hit damage. So that's chance and damage, and that is just showing at the recording of this video what I've got. I still do need to maybe potentially change maybe some mods around to get a bit more if I can. But as you can see on here, I've got 4.4 million damage on my sticky bomb. But we're going to talk about the skills now. So we've got the in sync, which I mentioned to you before, 30%. We've got the sticky bomb, which is at 50% skill damage, which is at skill tier 5, as you can remember when I showed you guys previously. Glass cannon, 25% overall damage. And then we've got the gloves and knee pads. Okay guys, so that is all both got skill damage on both of those pieces. Okay, and then next we've got the next part, which is tech specialization, 10% skill damage, and my expertise on my sticky is 13% damage. So we can't forget about that. So that gives a grand total, drum roll please, of 158% skill damage. Crazy. And that's on a hybrid build, guys. And that's not even taken in consideration if I did want to do the overcharge on my handgun, which is the holstered piece I have as well. So there you go. So if you put everything together that I've mentioned now, this is just a bit of footage, as you can see in the background. Some amazing stuff that's happening now. So on here, you can see I'm using everything I've mentioned to you in the video. So first of all, I was throwing out my sticky bomb, and then I've thrown out the actual actual explosive trap, just to see if we can get anybody. Start shooting. As you can see, my actual teammate's drone was distracting me a little bit, and then watch this, bang, 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 boom, he's down. Next one now this is from a distance, guys. You gotta imagine the full distance as well from the shots. He died from the shrapnel on the floor, and then you got this ace boss man, and he's dead. Now as you can see in the top left, that was heroic as well. And then this is Dart Zone. This is amazing footage, guys. Like, do take care and pay attention to this part. This is amazing. This is Dart Zone footage. Watch the boss. And kaboom, dead. One hit. Did you see that, guys? And then here's another one. Kablam, dead. And then, oh, guess what? There's a robot here, and guess what's gonna happen to him? Kaboom. One hit from full health. I wasn't shooting them before previously. So yeah, that's everything in a nutshell. I mean, what more can I say? The only thing I will say is, if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and smash the crap out of the like button, as well as leave a comment, explain what you'd be doing different possibly, and hit that subscribe button as well. We can't forget that. So I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys in the Year 5 Season 1 Broken Wings, which starts on the 8th of June. Tune in for more Division builds and a lot more information I'll be sharing with you guys in the community. So yeah, I will be seeing you guys in the next one. I have left some more great footage in the background just for you to enjoy and salivate over, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.
Contaminated gear. Only the true sons can offer you salvation. Either join us in urgent place in the history books. Take your chance.
Kilo inbound on your location.
System malfunctioning. New Shepherd rank unlocked.
I want a tight watch on this area.
able to access the morgue at the far end of the West Wing construction site. If they haven't been disposing of the corpses properly, we could have another outbreak on our hands.
Spread out and search for them. They could be anywhere. Move on in.
The outcasts are using blood from an asymptomatic carrier.
Agent is mine!
Landmark engaged.